given you homework in the last session, Karishma.
You remember?
Unfortunately, I remember the homework. As well, okay. Let's begin the session with your speech. Okay.
Good morning, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and my dear student. So today we all gathered here for a glorious occasion of Independence Day. On this very day in 1947, we broke the chains of colonial rule and get the priceless gift of this freedom. It only possible because of the relentless work of our freedom fighters. On this day, we are not only waving the tricolor. We
Very nice. Superb, Karishma ma'am. Especially the modulation and the intonation was fantastic, right? Uh,
मुझे नहीं पता.
it's cliche. You don't know? You've never heard the word cliche?
No,
Cliche or
it's
something,
kind
right?
niche how we pronounce
Ah,
niche.
right, right, right.
Father used to teach me the real values of God. He used to tell me the stories about God, and that is how I started believing in God. I do not have my own belief. It is the belief of my father, which he had given me when I was a child.
Nice. Very good. Did you notice a difference in the way you speak? Having said that, I think you are a very good speaker. You know that.
Some homework so that next time also I can bring something good on the
Okay,
session.
I will. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Karishma. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Karishma, how about you?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
You're most welcome. How are your kids doing?
Yeah, he's doing great today. That's why I'm full of energy.
Okay. You have
Yes,
just one kid?
two.
You have two, right? Okay, all right. So both of them are doing well.
Right.
That's the reason why you were saying something. That's the reason I'm energetic today.
Right.
Okay, great, great. Wonderful. Did you have your lunch?
Yes, I already had.
Did. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. Ready for the session?
Yes.
Superb. Wonderful. Do you want to say anything before we begin? Do you want to discuss something in particular? You want to
No.
practice? No? Okay. That's nice. So you are open for anything, right? I'd given you homework in the last session, Karishma.
You remember? How do
Yes,
you
yes.
remember?
I remember everything. Whatever I give, homework I gave, whatever sessions I take,
I
I try
thought
to
you would
remember.
forget.
No, unfortunately, I remember the homework that I give. So,
So I
yes.
have to speak, right?
Have you prepared? If you've prepared,
A
only then
little bit. A little bit.
a little bit.
I've gone through something, but I'm still not able to recall everything because it was very difficult words they
Okay.
use, but I will try to do it in my own way.
Okay, fantastic. Very nice. So the topic was you have to give a speech on the event of our 79th Independence Day, right? Huh? So did you watch the recording of your previous session? I spoke something about
Yes,
modulation and speed.
yes,
Did you
yes,
notice?
yes, yes.
So
I
do you
have
agree
watched
with
it
what?
twice.
Huh. Okay. So do you agree with what I said, or do you think you spoke well and I was
See, after
exaggerating?
watching that video, I was not that much agree, but when I watched the Gaur Gopal Das video, then I agree.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, fine. So you see the difference between the two.
Yeah, yeah, just to compare it because I was feeling that I'm speaking well. Why sir is saying like this? So then I recall that sir mentioned that I
Hmm.
have to go and watch that. Then I
Hmm.
watch it. Then I
Okay.
see the difference. He's
Then
amazing. He's another level. I can't be like him.
of course, I mean, see, I don't want you to be like any other person, Karishma.
Right,
Okay, I just want you to take inspiration. Okay, I want you to be
right,
yourself. Obviously, you have to
right,
have that individuality. It's just that you take a little bit of inspiration from. Okay, I can maybe include some part of his
right, right.
speech, something from someone else's speech, right? I just want to give you a correction. You said I see. It is
I
not see.
saw.
I saw. Hmm?
I saw.
Yeah. Okay. So today I will focus a little bit on your modulation, on your intonation. Okay. And I have few other activities planned. We will do that as well. Okay. Let's begin the session with your speech. Okay. So the floor is yours. Take it away,
So
Karishma.
just imagine that I'm speaking in school function that today is 14th of August and I'm gonna give that speech about 15th of August.
Yes.
So good morning, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and my dear student. So today we all gathered here for a glorious occasion of Independence Day. On this very day in 1947, we got, uh, we broke the chains of colonial rule and get the priceless gift of this freedom. It only possible because of the relentless work of our freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, and many more. They fought not for the personal gain, but for the society, for the country, and that's how we are living this life happily. On this day, we are not only waving the tricolor, we should understand the significance of all those colors which symbolize, and every color symbolize different things. For example, the white color, it symbolizes peace. The green color, it shows growth and strength. The saffron color, it shows strong strength and like that. Okay,
Good.
so yeah, so every color has its own significance, and we as a citizen, we have to understand that it is also our duty to take initiative in order to grow the country as a whole, as a unity. So what we can do in order to grow as a unity, grow as a, what do we say, what we can do to grow as a whole, like a country. It is our responsibility to take active participation in few things. For example, we should try to eliminate the discrimination, poverty, and
Mhm.
bad things from a country so that we can live happily and make the India or a nation better. That's it. I think this is all about today.
Very nice. Superb, Karishma ma'am. Especially the modulation and the intonation was fantastic, right?
Oh my God.
It didn't feel like you have prepared something, you've rehearsed something and come. It felt like you're speaking from your heart on the spot, So
I
that's full
was
marks.
because I read something else and I speak something else.
Okay, all right. So that is, I think, that is the reason why it was, prominent and evident. Very nice, superb. I love the content. Very nice content. You mentioned the importance of the tricolor, and very nice. Very well done. Full marks to you when it comes to taking pauses, modulation,
Wow.
intonation. I think that was super. Very nice. However, I want to bring to your notice a few things. Okay. So you said principal, ma'am. I mean, you could have just said principal because we don't know. But if it's a lady, you can say principal, ma'am. If it's a man, you can say sir. But when you're giving a generic speak, you can just say good morning, principal, or good morning, teachers, whatever, right? Okay.
Okay.
Now you said you made a few grammatical mistakes. Okay, like you said, and get priceless gift of this freedom, right? So you
Oh
said
God.
and got, yeah, we struggled and whatever, and we got this priceless gift of freedom, right? It only possible because of our freedom fighters. It is only possible.
So, like, why it is now? If it is can't, like earlier you said,
Hmm,
get. I said get
hmm,
it because we are still free,
hmm.
right? So that's why
Yeah.
I use get. So now you are saying is why is then
Okay. Good question. I'll answer it. So you said why shouldn't I say get? Okay. They fought for our freedom, and we got the priceless gift of freedom.
got
Right?
it?
The reason why you're saying got is because the act of getting freedom happened in 1947. We are
Okay.
free now,
Yes.
but the act of becoming free from the Britishers happened in the past.
Okay.
So we got the freedom in the past. That is why you will say got, right? Now
Okay.
you are saying it is only possible because of our freedom
It
fighters.
was okay. Got it.
So if you're the right sentence will be it is only possible, right? But again, it comes to grammar. When it comes to grammar, you will go in the past. So it will not be it is, it will be it was only possible
Yes.
because of our freedom fighters, right?
Yeah, because they are no more, no. So it was
Exactly.
possible because of them.
Yeah. However, if you are saying it in the present tense, like we are free. Why are we free? We are
Because
free
of
because
them.
it is we are free because
Okay.
they fought for us in the past.
Right.
That is why you will say it is possible that we are roaming freely nowadays. It is possible that you and I can, sit and do whatever we want because they fought at that time. That is the reason you will say it is and you will not say it was. It was possible means you are speaking about that era, that time.
Okay.
So at that time it was possible for us to get freedom because they did all that stuff, but it is possible that you and I can free roam freely right now because they did it at that time.
Okay.
There's a subtle
Got it.
difference. Are you following me what I'm trying to say?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Understood.
White color, it symbolizes peace. So you said green color, it symbolizes something. Saffron color, it symbolizes,
Symbolizes. Okay.
not symbolize. Okay, white color, it symbolizes peace. Huh? For poverty, you said poverty.
How to pronounce poverty?
Poverty.
Poverty.
Yeah, Poverty. It's poverty.
Poverty. What
Hmm.
I said?
You said poverty.
Okay, maybe.
Huh? You didn't realize. You said poverty.
Okay.
And last mistake, you said the India. You never use the before a proper noun.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you did not realize that also. Okay, you need to watch the recording. You will understand better. Okay, so what I noticed, Karishma, I've taken 2 3 sessions with you, right? What I've noticed is you're a very good speaker. There's no doubt about it. Okay, the content that you speak about, the way you go through seamlessly through whatever you want to say, that is brilliant. However, there are these grammatical mistakes which frequently keep coming, not just in my session, but I've watched other sessions of yours also. It generally keeps happening. So right now, see, you have not realized that you have said the India. You are
Right.
not even, I mean, you don't even recall saying poverty. Okay, but it's
Right.
happened. When you watch the session, you will recall it. So what that means is there's a little bit of lack in awareness.
Yes.
So when
Right.
you're speaking, you need to be absolutely sure about what word is coming out from your mouth.
Okay.
Okay. Now when
Consciously,
you
I have to speak.
Yes. Now when you said we worked hard and we get priceless gift of this freedom, you before I give you the correction, you said it's got. You immediately realize. Okay. So that means you know the right way of speaking.
Mm.
While you're speaking, I don't know, maybe it's because of pressure, because you're not prepared, whatever, you are making the mistakes, even though you know the right way of speaking.
Yes.
So that shouldn't happen. So what you need to do is you need to have a calm state of mind. Okay, awareness needs to be there. What am I saying? If you make a mistake, you can correct yourself. A lot of times, even I fumble, I make a lot of mistakes. I realize I've said it and then I correct it immediately. A lot of
Okay.
my learners also do it. Okay, so you need to be aware. Awareness is required. Hmm?
Okay.
Having said that, the speech was wonderful.
Okay.
The manner in which as I said, you went through the speech, the way you started off, the way you ended the speech, that was very good. There was one instant where you got stuck when you were saying as a whole, right? But the good thing of that part was that you did not stop or did not say, oh, that's it. You did not end the speech. You found the right word and you continued. So that's a very good thing, right? You did not give up or you did not say, oh, I'm not getting the word or anything. You found the right word, you managed and you continued. So that's a wonderful quality, right? You should always do that. Whenever you get stuck, you're not getting the right word, try to say it in a different way or just change whatever you're saying. Just move on to the next topic. Yeah. So in terms of giving a speech, narrating a speech, I think you are doing fantastically well. It's just that the minor technical details that you need to work on, right?
Right.
And
Right.
you can definitely do that. You just need to increase your awareness. That's it,
Okay.
right? Okay. Now I'm going to do a small pronunciation activity with you, Karishma. Okay, I'll write down few words in the chat box. I just want you to read them
Okay.
to me. Okay, I'll write it one by one. You can read it.
Jewelry.
Okay. It's what?
Jewelry.
Very good. Next
Alarm.
one. I've already done.
Alarm.
Very nice. Alarm. Um, what about this word?
मुझे नहीं पता.
It's cliche. You don't know? You've never heard the word cliche?
No.
Okay. Cliche, I'll tell you what it is. The pronunciation is cliche. Okay. It's not cliche
Cliche.
or cliche or
It's
something like
kind
that.
niche. How we pronounce
Ah,
niche.
right, right, right. So it's cliche. Okay. The next word, I'll
Okay.
tell you the meaning of the word.
Okay. Next word is tal.
Very nice. Okay. Can you say this for me, please?
January.
Yes. Very nice.
Wednesday.
Very good.
Vegetable. These are very common ones. I'm going to say right.
Okay, super. Very nice. Good. So let's not do waste time in this. I was just trying to understand. Very good. Very nice. So cliche is actually it's not an English word. Okay.
Okay.
Cliche generally means something which is very obvious. Okay, or something which is very common.
Give me example.
I'll give you an example. So, for example, if I say it's my wedding tomorrow, okay, and I've decided to wear a black suit, three-piece suit. So you will say, oh, this is very cliche.
So
Cliche
this is
means
not
most of the people
okay.
most of the men they wear a black suit on their wedding, right? Especially if it's a Christian wedding.
So
So
how can I say that? This is very
so you can say your outfit is very cliche,
cliche.
cliche, hmm?
It's
Right?
a new word.
Suppose yeah, suppose if I say that it's my birthday tomorrow, okay, and my sister or my family gifted me a birthday card. So you'll
Hmm.
say, oh, the gift is very cliche. It's not something unique.
Okay.
Opposite of unique is cliche. Something which is general, it's
Very
very common.
common. Yeah.
It's known as a cliche. Okay. So, for example,
Okay.
if guests are coming to your house, you open the door and you welcome them by doing namaste. It's cliche.
Okay.
Welcoming them by doing namaste is cliche, right?
Right.
So, something which is very common, you use it as cliche. Okay. All right. Now, what I want you to do, Karishma, I'll do another speaking activity with you, which is known as an extempore topic. Okay.
Okay.
Extempore is when I give you something on the spot. The 15th August one also was a little spontaneous, but you had some kind of preparation, right? Excuse me. So I'm going to give you um, a topic. I want you to speak on that topic. I want to maintain your awareness while you're
Okay.
speaking. Okay. Obviously, you have to take care of the content, but I want you to be a little bit more focused on the grammatical part.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll try.
Try to avoid the mistakes as far as you
Okay.
can. Hmm? So, is there anything that you want to speak on your own, or do you want me to give you the
There
topic?
is nothing. You can tell me anything.
Okay, so the topic that I have for you is I want you to speak on, do you believe in God? Do you think God exists?
I do
You have
believe.
to share.
Yeah. Should I start?
Yes.
Okay. So, everyone believes in God. Same I do. I
Hmm.
feel that God is everywhere. We should not try to find him in the temple only. If you feel that God can be within you. And this is the thing I really do believe on. I my upbringing was in a middle class family. My father used to teach me the real values of God. He used to tell me the stories about God, and that is how I started believing in God. I do not have my own belief. It is the belief of my father, which he had given me when I was a child. Since then, I started believing in him and I started doing worship. Before my marriage, it was my habit that I used to go to temple every single day, no matter how much late I'm coming from my college. I used to study in a evening college. So I used to come back in the evening around 7, 8, sometimes it's 8:30. I used to go to temple. I used to do worship every single day. Since I got married, I do not get time, but I still believes in God. God is your power. The ultimate power is God. And when a person he gets failure in life and he has no way to go, he tries to find his happiness in God. He is the last on the earth whom we can approach in the troubles or in the problems. Whenever I feel demotivated or whenever I feel that there is no way to go on, I go to temple, I worship, I pray, and I ask him that please give me opportunities to connect with you. I don't usually ask for the things, material things. I always ask him that give me something that I can be closer to you. Every time I remember to do worship, I remember to remind you, to pray you. That's it. This is what I believe, and I truly believe in God. That's all.
Nice. Very good. Did you notice a difference in the way you're speaking?
Yeah, a little bit I focus on grammatical errors and I was conscious. Not that
Yes.
much conscious because the topic was quite easy. It's like not difficult.
Hmm.
But I did not have much vocabulary on this topic because
Yes.
it
Yes.
has to be good vocabulary.
Correct.
So I
I
don't know
was
actually.
I was going to come to that usage of vocabulary in the even in the speech when you were giving for 15th August. You could have used better vocabulary in some places, but
Yes.
the way you conducted this speech was exactly what I wanted to do generally when you're speaking.
Okay.
Otherwise, also, not just when you're giving a speech, when
But
you're having a
generally when
casual
I'm talking,
conversation, also, the awareness I could see that you are very conscious and you're very awareness. The speed was good. Huh?
especially about
So,
past, I tend to
yes.
make mistakes about past.
Yes. So the mistakes are almost nil, right? There was
Wow.
not, I mean, there was no mistake at all, actually. I did not give you any correction, right? So this is what I want you to follow, Karishma. Just be a little bit more aware, and the minor mistakes which you're making will completely disappear. The reason why I'm requesting you to not make minor mistakes is because it may just be one simple word. You may miss the is. It's just a two-letter word. But when you're speaking and when you make the mistake, it's very prominent to the other person.
Mhm.
So you may speak very well the moment you say, like say for example, it is only possible because of our freedom fighters. You miss the is, for example. So when you say it only possible, the other person will immediately notice and he'll say, "Oh, my English is not that good." Doesn't matter what you said before that. The
Right.
moment you make a minor grammatical mistake, he might not even tell you, they might not even let you know that you've missed the is, but they will notice
Mhm.
it. So these things are very subtle and very minor, but the effect of it is very prominent. Okay. So what you
Mhm.
did right now was perfect. Just continue to speak in this manner, right? And it was a great speech. We've already come towards the end of the session.
Oh my God, it's too early.
It's slowly, yes. Time flies. So, what I want you to do, Karishma, as I mentioned, I've seen a lot of your sessions. I've seen you speak, right? And you speak very well. You know that as well. What I want you to do voluntarily, especially on the platform, okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing when you're speaking with someone else in your personal life. In the session, I want you to always challenge yourself,
Okay.
push yourself. Don't come into the session and say, okay, okay, he's given me a topic, I'll speak on it. Okay, he's given me an activity, I'll do it. Like you said today, the vocabulary was missing, right? The structuring of your sentence can be much better. Like you said,
Mhm.
everyone believes in God, same I do. It's not wrong, but it can be said in a much better way. So you
Mhm.
can say everyone believes in God, so do I. Instead of saying same I do, you can say so do I, right? So
Okay.
challenge, you need to push yourself. Okay, I want you to try and speak better and better and better in every session. Okay, so I want you to just challenge yourself when it comes to sentence structuring, whether it comes to eliminating your grammar mistakes, adding vocabulary. For every session, come with one motive in the session, that today I'm going to focus on vocabulary. Okay, today I'm
Okay.
going to structure my sentences in a better way. Yeah.
Okay.
So I want you to push yourself. Only you know how much potential you have. I can just guide you. When I say I mean the tutor. Okay. So I want you to push yourself. I just don't want you to come and speak on a topic, have a session, speak on some different topic, and just go back. I want you to take something away from every session.
Right.
Huh? So push yourself, challenge yourself. You could have used vocabulary today. I think we did some pronunciation activities. I think that is good. You don't need to worry about that. But last time when you were speaking, you did not say pizza. You said pizza.
Pizza.
Huh? The pronunciation is pizza. You knew it,
I
but
already knew it.
while speaking in the flow, you did not say pizza. You
I
said
was
pizza.
taking the granted like
Exactly, exactly. So that is what I don't want you to do. I want you to
okay,
focus.
I have to be
Even
professional,
you have to be aware, Karishma.
aware, okay.
Even the mistakes that you made today, you know everything.
Right.
You know that it's not get, it's got. But while speaking, the awareness, we become a little. See, you've taken so many sessions. You've every day, almost every day, you're speaking. So what happens?
Right.
We tend to take a back seat. Okay, but you have to be
Mhm.
on your feet. You have to be on your toes, and that's the only way you can get better and better with every session, every communication of yours. Yeah.
Right.
But having said that, I think you are a very good speaker. You know that There's no need. I mean, you don't need validation from me. You know that you're a
Give
good
me
student.
some homework so that next time also I can bring something good on the
Okay,
session.
I will. So what I want you to do for the next session is, okay, I'll not give you homework. We will do a role play. I mean, not a role play exactly. It will be an activity that I will do with
Okay.
you. I mean, I want you to think on your feet. I don't want you to come prepared for that. If you want an homework, what I can do is I'll give you a topic, prepare a speech on that topic, but
Yes.
uh, I want you to include vocabulary and sentence formation. I need you to keep track
Right.
on that. Okay. So the topic would be, I want you to speak on, um, I want you to speak on your, okay. So you need to include two things in the speech. Okay. One is, how do you tackle a bad habit? How can we tackle any bad habit? And the second part
Okay.
would be, you have to speak about your favorite hobby.
Okay.
So you need to start off with your hobby. This is my favorite hobby. This is what I enjoy to do. And then uh, you
Talk
need
about
to
bad habits, bad
transition.
habits.
You need to transition into how can we tackle a bad habit. So
Okay.
you need to speak about two topics in the same speech.
Okay.
So you start off with your hobby, and then you transition into how to tackle a bad habit. Okay,
Okay.
this is your homework. But I will do another activity with you in the session, in the
Okay.
next session, whenever we meet, which will push you for your vocabulary and sentence formation. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Karishma, take care. Have a good day ahead of you, and I will see you
Bye
later.
bye.